Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Paul. I'm the home inspector for your new purchase today. You're going to have this report in your email tonight. Please look through the entire report, all the pictures, all the pages. If there's any concerns that you have after reading that report that we didn't talk about in the summary right now, give us a call at QAI and I'll call you back directly. You're also going to get a separate email from Recall Check for all the appliances that do convey. They monitor those for recalls. When you bring in a washer and dryer, send them the model number on that email. They'll monitor that too, free of charge. They will send you some spam on some home warranty purchases, maybe something to consider due to the age of the appliances. But if you don't want those emails, just unsubscribe. And then you have a 90-day warranty from us on everything I said was in good working order today. You have to activate that warranty within 15 days of today's date, and the website to make that activation is in the general comment section of this report. Please do that tonight or tomorrow, because if you forget and you move in and something's not working like the microwave, there's nothing we can do to help you if you didn't activate the warranty. Okay, so the only thing that I could not get working today was like the ceiling fan, because it's on a remote and we can't not find the remote. And the same thing with the fireplace. It's on a remote electronic ignition source. They don't have batteries in the remote charge receiver, and we don't have the remote accessible. So I recommend having both of those things available and check those systems to make sure they work at the walkthrough. Or maybe the seller can do that ahead of time and provide you information on that. No major concerns. Potential safety hazards. So your dryer duct up in the laundry room is kinked and damaged. Recommend either replacing that or repairing that. It might be repairable, but you definitely want to get that fixed so the lint doesn't get clogged up and be a fire hazard. In the attic, where your gas is called corrugated stainless steel tubing, and it's got a yellow lining on it. So those tubes are coming into the black iron where it's going into the furnace, and I have more than a strong odor, well, more than normal odor of gas at those joints. So I think the unions just need to be tightened up a little bit. They're stronger, and I do this all the time. I always get a little bit of whiff of gas, but this is pretty strong. So I'd have those evaluated and repaired by a licensed contractor. It could be an HVAC guy, a plumber. That's it on safety. Deferred costs. The paint deteriorated on a porch post base outside. So the house is starting to get some of the paint on the outside is starting to deteriorate, crack. There's a little bit of moisture damage in the corner. There's a small picture, or there's a picture of it. It's real small. Recommend you just get out there and put some more paint on the exterior on that point. Standing water at the northwest corner of the house back here at the downspout. So really flat property, and we had a lot of rain here last night and the day before. So water saturated right there. So I recommend putting extensions on the house on the north and west sides to get that water away from the house. Inside the gutters are full of debris. I can see a lot of tree limbs hanging out of them. You got a lot of mature trees around here, so that'll be just typical homeownership maintenance. You do have a cracked glass in the window on the northeast master bedroom window. Recommend replacing that. Missing caulking on the front southwest window trim. So this is just part of the original construction. They didn't do the best job of caulking. There's a little gap there. You don't want any moisture intrusion or bugs getting in there, so recommend caulking that joint and around some of the door trim on the garage service door and the rear exterior door. The half bath toilet is loose. Recommend tightening that down. The southeast dining room window is missing a sash tilt tab on the right hand side of the east window. You'll see when you take a look at it, there's a picture of the report. You just cannot tilt the window out to clean it, so I don't know if that's laying around or if they can repair that. So we talked about the ceiling fan. The washing machine, the drain pan up there is cracked, so it won't hold water, and the other thing is it's not connected to the drain line behind it. So I recommend getting a new drain pan and make sure it's got the type that has a hole so you can connect it to the drain plumbing. Caulking maintenance. So the second floor bathtub. So you guys noticed the softness on the floor. I think it's probably from the original leak that caused this over the kitchen ceiling, which we put the moisture meter on there after we ran all the water, flushed the toilet 3 times, filled up the tub, drained it, the sink. No moisture detected, so I think it was an old leak. It's been repaired. They probably determined that they didn't want to mess and pull up the linoleum and see if they needed to replace that subfloor damage there. But you probably have a little bit damage, so it's your call. You want to have a contractor come here and evaluate it. They'd have to pull it up and take a look at it to make it nice and firm again. But I would recommend caulking around that side there too, so the water's not coming over the tub if everybody's taking a bath or shower and getting in that subfloor and causing further damage. The south bedroom closet door sticks on the header, so probably a little bit of settlement in the house and the door just doesn't fit nice. So I recommend adjusting that on either on the hinges, or we possibly have to shave the door down. The west bedroom ceiling fan does not appear to be working properly. It's speeds. I'm trying to change the speeds, and I'm getting a slow to very slow to nothing. So I think that fan is on its way out. You want to replace that one. Some things to monitor. So the cracked paint and moisture stain on the ceiling. Again, we check for moisture beginning and after checking the bathroom upstairs. No new moisture indicated at that point. So, the sellers may have some disclosure on that if they're the original owners, and they can tell you some further information. Otherwise, I would just recommend monitoring. If you want to get that floor pulled up, then have a contractor come out and evaluate that floor. That is it. So, yeah, it's expected. So, it's a 7-year-old house. It should be in really good condition. Everything else looks good outside. So, it got a couple typical cracks in some of the bedrooms where the trim is pulling away from the wall. That's just typical settlement and shrinkage cracks. Some around the dining room ceiling, you'll see those. They're all cosmetic only, and it's just from the house settling, and that's all that is. Okay? So give us a call if you got any questions. Have a good day.